TMC Supremo was so buoyed by the West Bengal election results that she thought it would be the right decision to compete with the national parties. Her political dream to become a prime minister does not seem to get fulfilled anytime soon, and other national ambitions too are not panning out as planned as well. Thus, she announces the end of the Trinamool Congress. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I'm your host Tanya, and if you're watching us on Facebook, give our page a like, and if you're watching us on YouTube, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Coming back to the story, in this video, I will tell you about the end of TMC in the hands of Mamata Banerjee. Let's begin. TMC, which came into existence some 2 decades ago, was trying to take on a century-old party. Believe it or not, Rahul Gandhi is still a much more recognizable face than Mamata on the national map. Whatever the dilapidated state of the Congress is, it is still a party with a pan-India presence. Now imagine when even the Congress party is unable to defeat and strategize against BJP. How is it possible for Mamata to even think about it? Mamata, however, is hell-bent on ruining her party, and in her attempt to counter the Saffron party, she is all set to put a full stop to TMC's political journey. West Bengal Chief Mamata Banerjee on Monday asserted that ousting the Bharatiya Janata Party from power at the centre in 2024 will be her last fight. The 67-year-old Trinamool Congress boss, while addressing a rally, said that the BJP has to be defeated in the 2024 Lok Sabha polls. The fight for Delhi to oust the Saffron party from power at the centre will be my last. I promise to oust the BJP from power. Banerjee also referred to former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi losing elections in 1989 despite winning more than 400 seats in 1984, saying everybody has to taste defeat. She also stated that the BJP has around 300 MPs, but Bihar is gone and more will follow. Ahead of elections, they will sit with 0 leaders. For a long time, Mamata Banerjee has pitched herself as the apt candidate to lead the third front against the BJP on the national level, eyeing the 2024 general elections. In order to live the aforementioned dream, the Trinamool Congress has launched a campaign to project the West Bengal CM as the next Prime Minister of India. TMC has been on an aggressive mission to expand outside the state of West Bengal. Though it has faced defeats in the states like Goa, the party is now eyeing the prime ministerial seat with the dream of Mamata Banerjee leading the front. However, ever since this statement was made, the speculations that Mamata Banerjee will be hanging her boots after the 2024 Lok Sabha elections have set the political corridors abuzz. She has given a clear indication that she will retire after 2024 elections. Her exit from the TMC means only one thing, and that is the end of Trinamool Congress. Talking about BJP, it has already begun prepping up for the 2024 battle. The Bharatiya Janata Party has been victorious back-to-back in 2014 and then in 2019 elections. It will witness a massive victory in the 2024 elections too. Hilariously, the opposition will help the Saffron party to win the election. There are other factors too which will affect the elections. The parties like TMC and Congress thrive on similar voter base, and thus they will end up snatching each other vote banks. BJP, on the contrary, has formed a task force that has identified 74,000 booths across the country where the party needs to connect with the voters. It has set its eyes on the 400+ mark. Most interestingly, the opposition is hell-bent on ensuring that BJP returns to power in 2024 with a bigger mandate. Mamata thus needs to understand that her last fight will only lead her to witness a humiliating defeat. Thus, she should prep up for a humiliating retirement from the Indian politics.